SFUSD, that's the place to be. SFUSD, bienvenidos a Tijuana. SFUSD, everyone come and see. SFUSD, join our family. S is for students, F for families too. U is for united, talking about me and you. S for solidarity, D is for diversity. SFUSD.
Hey there, scientists. Happy Monday and happy March. Can you believe that we're already in the third month of this new year? Me neither. We are even closer to spring now. It starts on the 20th of this month. That means we'll get to enjoy more living things when we're outside, as well as some more sunlight. Do you remember learning about living things and their needs in February? Great. It wasn't that long ago, so it should still be fresh. Scientists, I'm so excited for our learning this month. I was thinking that we could take problems that we deal with every day and use our scientific minds to solve those problems. These problems are going to be centered around issues many of you might experience while playing. Yeah, that's right. We're going to use science to solve problems experienced while we're playing. What do you think of that? You're interested? Great. Well, are you ready to deal with our first problem? Buenísimo. Great. Well, let me tell you about this little problem. So, you know those miniature cars? Here, I brought one in case you can't visualize it. You see it? Well, I used to play with these when I was little, and I'm certain many of you do now as well. If you do play with these, you might understand my problem. The issue I had with the cars is you always have to hold it to make it move. Unless you have a remote control car, but otherwise, you're holding that thing to make it move. Sometimes I was lucky and I would use a smooth surface and I could push the cars and they would go on their own for a little bit. But even then, I would have to push them again once they stopped. I remember seeing commercials on TV where they would sell ramps and tracks for toy cars, and they would sometimes have a little machine that would shoot the car down the track. But you don't have to hold it at all. But the issues with those is they're a little pricey. I want to be able to play with a car without holding it the whole time and not have to buy the machine that makes it shoot across tracks. How can I make the car move? Oh, scientists, that sounds like a question that can help us solve this problem. What do you think of that question for our investigation this week? You like it? Well, then maybe we should write it down in our notebooks. Do you have your science notebook? Okay, take a moment to get your notebook and something to write with. I'll make sure I have all of my things too. I'm ready, and I hope you are too. All right, so let's start the same as always with the date and the page number. Remember, today is March 1st. So, March, like chili, CH. 21, this is page 22. All right, I'm with you in, great. Now for our title. We're trying to move stuff, but stuff isn't really a scientific word. The scientific word for stuff is object or objects. Maybe we should make our title for this entry moving objects. What do you think of that? Great, let's go ahead and write that down. Moving objects. Moving objects. Moving objects, okay. Awesome. So I do want to change the question a little bit to make it sound more scientific, but also so that others can use it for items other than cars. I would like to change the question to, how can I make an object move? Are you okay with that change? Okay, great. Make sure to copy the question down. I'll read it again. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Scientists make mistakes. So, how can I make an object move? Great job, scientists. Why don't we go ahead and make some observations of me playing with the car and brainstorm some answers to our questions. Can you make some observations with me? Great. Get ready to use your sense of sight. I'm going to play with the car now, and you can do this with me if you have something to play with too. All right. I'm gonna move it. Okay, I wonder if the skateboard moves the same. Move. Okay. What do you notice? Ah, great observation, scientists. I noticed that too. The car and the skateboard didn't move until I touched them. Scientists, you can draw me touching the car or write with me. I was thinking we can write, the car moved when it was touched. Are you going to draw that or write it with me? Good choice. Let's go ahead and write. So here's the drawing. The car moved when it was touched. Here. The car moved when it was touched. Scientists, I think we should add one more detail. We should mention what exactly I do with the car. Let me show you what I mean. See, if I just touch the car, it doesn't move like we saw. What am I doing when I make it move? Oh, that's the perfect word, scientists. Push. Yes, I push the car to make it move. You can draw this again, but this time add some arrows and the word push. If you want to write with me, I was thinking we could write the sentence, the car moved when it was pushed. Who's going to write with me? Muy bien, let's get started. Push. So the car moved when it was pushed. So we're going to copy this. The car moved when it was, but we're going to change this to pushed. The car moved, when it was P. Oh, it's right here. Push. And scientists, I think I'm going to underline that word because it seems like it might be important for later. Pushed. Car moved when it was pushed. Eso. Awesome job, scientists. We already started answering our question, but we're running out of time. So I have one more question that I want all of you to answer on your own. On the bottom part of your notebook, I want you to draw or write the answer to my question. What objects do you have to push to make them move? Let's take a moment to think about that now. What objects do I need to push to make them move? Ooh, I thought of some things. Doors, cars, so many things. I'm sure you will think of more. Remember, draw or write those things on the bottom of your notebook page. And I have some research to do tonight, scientists, but for now, enjoy the rest of the show. I heard some great tunes coming up. Enjoy!
Well, hello again, scholars. It's Mr. Peter. Our song today is about the water cycle. When it rains or snows, the water comes down. That is called precipitation. After it falls, the water dries up over time. That is called evaporation. To keep our bodies hydrated and healthy, we need to drink clean water. Not only do we put water into our bodies, but we also use water to bathe, to wash dishes and clothes, and to keep our environment clean. People even use water to help power machines. Did you know electricity can be made by the force of water pushing through a dam? Do all the people on Earth get water the same way? Where do we get our water from? Of course, we can buy bottled water from the store, but most of the water that we use here in the United States comes from water taps. We simply twist the knob and it comes on. But where did the water come from before that? Here in the San Francisco Bay Area, our water mostly comes from a reservoir about 180 miles away in Yosemite National Park. The snow melts from the mountains and collects in the reservoir. But how does it get from there to our taps? Some people in the world get their water from rivers and springs. Others dig wells to get the water that has collected under the ground. People who live in rainy places can collect the water in containers. Water is also in the food we eat. Did you ever bite into a peach and feel the drip coming down your chin? That juice has water in it. One more thing before we sing. The second verse of the song names the oceans of the earth. Now, we might say that there is just one big ocean because they're all connected. But people have named 5 oceans for the great areas of water between the continents. When we get to that part in the song, repeat the names as they are sung. Are we ready? Here we go with It's a Cycle.
Oceans are bigger than seas. Seas are different from lakes. Lakes are different from rivers. And rivers are bigger than streams. Water falls down from the clouds. Then the water evaporates. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Water goes up and then water comes down. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. A cycle we need to survive.
Okay, I have a question. How many oceans are there on the earth? There are 5 oceans on earth. The Atlantic, the Pacific, the Indian, the Southern, the Arctic. Water falls down from the clouds. Then the water evaporates. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Water goes up and then water comes down. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. A cycle we need to survive. Does water have flavor? Does rainwater taste the same as water from the tap? Does water taste different in different cities and towns and countries? Do all people have clean water where they live? One thing is certain. Clean water is a vital resource. We all need it to live, and it should be available to everyone. Enjoy the rest of the show and stay hydrated. We'll see you next time.
Hello, it's time for Mondays with Matthews. Today, I'm going to read another one of my favorite books to you. This one is called The Crocodile and the Dentist by Taro Gami. And a big thank you once again to Chronicle Books. We really appreciate you. So, let's find out about the crocodile and the dentist. I'm going to move to the side so you can see all of the book in the picture. I really don't want to, but I have to. I wonder what he doesn't want to do. I really don't want to, but I have to. I wonder what the dentist doesn't want to do. Looks like they're both afraid. Must I? Must I? But I should be brave. But I should be brave. So the crocodile doesn't want his teeth fixed, and the dentist is afraid to work on the teeth of a crocodile. I'm ready for the worst. I'm ready for the worst. Ouch! Ouch! What an awful thing to do. What an awful thing to do. There's no use getting angry. There's no use getting angry. Just a little longer. Just a little longer. Phew. Phew. Thank you so much. See you again next year. Thank you so much. See you again next year. I don't want to see him again. I don't want to see him again. So I must remember to brush my teeth. So you must remember to brush your teeth. The Crocodile and the Dentist by Taro Gami. What a great book. Thank you again. Thank you for joining me. And thank you, Chronicle Books. We appreciate you. Now, enjoy the rest of the show.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Jessica and I am a dance teacher with San Francisco Ballet, Dance in Schools and Communities. Usually we would be dancing together in your school, your playground, and even your cafeteria. And today, we get a chance to dance together in our own homes. Today, I felt like playing some sports. I used to grow up playing volleyball, basketball, soccer, and I love to dance. So all of the sports that I love to do, I'm gonna show you today. We're gonna use our body to explore how to play different sports. I thought I would start with the sport that I used to play for fun with my sister. We used to go to the tennis courts and we used to play tennis. Two of my favorite tennis players of all times are Venus and Serena Williams. They are two of the most amazing tennis players ever. They've won many Grand Slam titles, and they are strong, beautiful black women. Let's try and play just like them. We're gonna do our best. Let's try and use our bodies to show that we are playing tennis. We're gonna bend our knees, get our racket, and swing. Good. Swing, and swing, and swing. Good job. Let's try and imagine that the ball is going in different places and we have to make sure that we are tracking the ball with our eyes. we're gonna practice spotting. The ball's over there. Be ready. The ball's over there. Over there. Over there. Good job. Did you notice that when we were hitting the ball with the tennis racket, we used our force to move it to another part of the room? Let's switch over to playing basketball. Similar to tennis, there's a ball and force involved. When we dribble the ball, it bounces down and up, down and up. So let's dribble the ball through our legs, through our legs. Good. Now we're going to use our force and we're going to dribble the ball and shoot. 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 When we shoot, we want to make sure that we are using the bend in our knees to really give us momentum to jump and shoot the ball in the hoop. For our last sport of the day, we are going to do a sport that does involve a ball, only this time we can't use our hands. Do you know what sport we're going to play? That's right, soccer! Just like basketball and tennis, it involves a ball. But we cannot touch the ball with our hands unless we're a goalie. So let's practice some footwork, just like we're playing soccer. We're going to kick the ball. Ready? Kick, 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 kick. Nice. Now do some tricks, like the ball cannot touch the ground. Ready? Go. Good. I had so much fun dancing with you today. I really enjoyed using our body to show the different sports that we can play. When I play these sports, I feel super empowered and super strong, like I can do anything. Now, we can use dance and music to connect ourselves to sports and to release the power from within. Thank you for dancing with me today. Again, my name is Miss Jessica, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
If you take a flu shot, you won't get sick.
If I give it to my family, then they could give it to other people and a bunch of people could get sick.
You get a lollipop after? I'm being really bossy to you because you have to do it.
Aren't we dealing with enough of COVID-19?
If Mom has the flu, she can't go to work and make money.
You have to suck it up and do it because it will only hurt for a second.
It only hurts a tiny pinch.
They put superheroes in your arms to help you get better, sort of, you know?
1, 2, 3, boom, you're done. They do something to help them, something. I don't know. People get your flu shot. If you don't have it, well, something bad could happen. You have to go get your flu shot or else. Don't be scared, just get it and be brave.
Welcome musicians! Hola! My name is Mr. Omar and I teach music with the San Francisco Ballet Dance in schools and community programs. Usually, I teach in SFUSD schools, but for now, I'm teaching from my home and I am so excited to play music with you today. Estoy contento de tocar música con ustedes hoy desde mi casa. Today, we are going to explore the beautiful instrument of the cajon. Can you say cajon? This instrument was originally from Peru, a country in South America. Hoy vamos a hablar del cajón. Pueden decir cajón. La palabra cajón. Este instrumento es originario del Perú, un país de América del Sur. I want to show you how to play the cajon. You sit down on top of it like this. Then put your hands in this way, and then we will play low pitch sounds. Primero nos sentamos arriba de él y luego ponemos nuestras manos así para tocar los golpes graves. Now we play the high pitch sound. We put the hands like this. Ahora los golpes agudos, ponemos las manos aquí. Then we play this rhythm with the two sounds. Low, low, high. Low, low, high. Luego tocamos este ritmo combinando los dos sonidos. Abajo, abajo, arriba. Abajo, abajo, arriba. If we don't have any cajon with us, let's practice with our hand. Si no tenemos ningún cajón, practiquemos con nuestras manos. Lap, lap, clap. Pierna, pierna, palmas. Beautiful! Thank you for making music with me today. I'm so glad you could join me as we learn about creativity through music. Gracias por haber asistido a mi clase y haber aprendido con música y creatividad. Enjoy the rest of the program. Disfruten el resto del programa. Bye bye. Ciao.
Hello, I'm Superintendent Dr. Vincent Matthews of the San Francisco Unified School District. It made me so happy to spend time with you today. I hope you had fun too. What did you make on the show today? Submit your content here using the QR code or go to bit.ly, bit.ly/SFUSD, yes, YES, and watch all of our episodes at sfusd.edu/SF-loves-learning. And now it's time to say goodbye. So let's sing our goodbye song. For this song, you have to use your whole body. Will you sing it with me? Are you ready? Wave high, wave low. For now, it's time to go. Wave your elbows, wave your toes, wave your tongue, and wave your nose. Wave your knees, wave your lips. Blow a kiss with your fingertips. Wave your ears, wave your hair, wave your belly, and wave your derriere. Wave your chin, wave your eye. For now it's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye.
SFUSD, that's the place to be. SFUSD, bienvenidos a ti, Juan Ying. SFUSD, everyone come and see. SFUSD, join our family.